Hello Slaters, welcome back to another online teaching module. I hope you all are ready with your EVS textbook, a rough notebook and a pencil for our today's session. Before we start this session, to recapitulate our previous sessions, let's answer some quick questions. What is the movement of people from one place to another with the intention of living there called as? Correct. The answer is migration. What is the migration of people from one country to another called as? Yes, absolutely right. It is called as international migration. What are the people who migrate from their own country to settle in another country called as? Very nice. They are called as emigrants. Well done, Slaters. Now, let's continue with the textbook reading. So, open page number 191. Story of Varsha's grandfather, Lakshman Kumar. In 1947, when India was partitioned, Lakshman Kumar, then a child aged 2 years, came to Delhi from Lahore, now in Pakistan, with his family. His family included his father Giridhar Kumar, mother Sushila, elder brother Rajendra, and younger sister Mala. His uncle Shravan Kumar stayed back in Lahore. Children, who did not come with them? Lakshman Kumar's uncle Shravan Kumar did not come with them. He stayed in Lahore. Here, we will underline the word partition and also write it in the rough notebook. Partition. P-A-R-T-I-T-I-O-N. Partition. It means the action of being divided into parts. After a few years, Rajendra got a job in London. He migrated there with his wife Leena. They have a son, Mano, and a daughter, Aarti. Mano is a journalist and his wife Nasreen is a doctor. They have 2 daughters, Malini and Rehana. Aarti is a lawyer and she married another lawyer, Leo Samuel. They do not have any children. Children, where did Rajendra migrate? He migrated to London because he got a job there, isn't it? Now, let's underline the word journalist and write this in the rough notebook too. Journalist. 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 It means a person who writes for newspapers, magazines, or prepares news to be broadcast. Slaters, can you name any famous journalist? If you follow news on TV, surely you must have watched a few of them. Try to find out. Now, let's get back and continue reading. Lakshman Kumar's younger sister Mala married Murthy. She moved away to stay with her husband and in-laws in Hyderabad. Naresh and Vijaya are Mala and Murthy's children. Naresh is a famous singer. He lives in Mumbai. His wife Janet is also a singer. They have a daughter named Priya. Priya is training to become an artist. Vijaya is an engineer. She is married to Parth, a lecturer. Her parents live with her and she takes care of them. Lakshman Kumar married Shanta. They have 3 children: Charan Kumar, Uma and Geeta. Charan Kumar is married to Sheila. They have 2 daughters. Slaters, are you following this story? Let me check. Who is Charan Kumar? Charan Kumar is the man who has been transferred to Bengaluru, isn't it? Can you tell me the names of his 2 daughters? Yes, Varsha and Smita. Uma is married. She lives with her husband Imroz and their 3 children in Bhopal. Soon she will migrate to Canada with her family. She and her husband have both got jobs there. When Uma migrates, she will be called an emigrant in India and an immigrant in Canada. Geeta is unmarried. She teaches in a college in Suratkal. She will soon get a transfer to Bengaluru. After Varsha's family shifts to Bengaluru, Geeta will live with them. Slaters, now that you have listened to the story of Lakshman Kumar, let's see for what all reasons do people migrate. Let's read further. People migrate for reasons such as better job opportunities, higher education, and marriage. Many people migrate after marriage to stay with their spouse. Slaters, did you like this story? Here we have seen how the members of Lakshman Kumar's family not only living in different places but doing different kinds of jobs as well. Let's underline and note down opportunity, OPPORTUNITY. Opportunity. It means to get a chance to do something. And the next word is spouse. 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 It means a husband or wife. Children, you must be amazed to know that, like human beings, animals also migrate from one place to another. Yes, interesting, right? Slaters, animals travel short distances to find food, to find more favorable living conditions, and to find a suitable breeding place. Here, breeding means to give birth. Slaters, do you know some birds travel from one place to another at regular intervals, often over long distances, and they are called as migratory birds. They fly hundreds and thousands of kilometers to find the best ecological conditions and habitats for feeding, breeding, and raising their young ones. When conditions at breeding sites become unfavorable, then they fly to the regions where conditions are better. If there isn't enough food, then also they migrate to find better places. Some examples of migratory birds are great grey owl, great spotted woodpecker, waxwing, coal-tit, etc. Slaters, do you know the bird that flies the farthest is the Arctic tern, an elegant white seabird. Every year during winter season, Arctic tern moves from the Arctic region to the Antarctic region, and in the same year they fly back home in the summer season. Amazing, isn't it? Let's continue reading textbook. Slaters, please focus on Did you know section on page 192. Migration is not limited to human beings. Birds such as the Arctic tern also migrate every year. They migrate to the Antarctic region to escape the cold winters of the Arctic region. They fly back home during the Arctic summers. Now, let's underline and note down Antarctic region, ANTARCTIC, Antarctic, REGION, region, Antarctic region. It's the Earth's southernmost region. Let's also write down Arctic region, ARCTIC, Arctic, REGION, region, Arctic region. It is the northernmost part of the earth. Slaters, with this, we end our today's session. Please learn the words that we came across in today's video. They are partition, journalist, opportunity, spouse, Antarctic region, Arctic region. That's all for the today's session. We shall meet in our next session. Until then, Slaters, kindly read the lesson explained till date. Thank you.